Hello students, let us discuss the image formation by concave lenses. The first case, here you have to consider object is at infinity. Okay, so here the ray which is parallel to the principal axis of a concave lens after refraction appear to come from a point on the principal axis. You know that point is the principal focus of this lens. Another one ray that also parallel to the principal axis, you can see that is refracting like this. The ray also appears to come from the same point on the principal axis. You know that point is principal focus. So we can say here we are getting that image at the focus. Here for getting that image you have to extend these refracted rays. So from this we can say this is virtual. Otherwise you know in case of a concave lens that principal focus is a virtual focus. So we can say the nature of the image as virtual and erect. What about the size? Principal focus, there only you are getting that image. You are getting that image as a point here. So what about the size of that image? Highly diminished point sized image you are getting here. So once more, if you are considering the object is at infinity, in case of a concave mirror, you will get a highly diminished or point sized virtual and erect image at f1. Next case, here you can see the object is placed between infinity and O. I wrote like that here, but here you can see the object is placed between f1 and 2f1. Here no need of these 2 points. Okay children, anywhere we can place that object in case of this concave lens. But this is a double concave lens, so 2 spherical surfaces there. So all these points there, here f1 there, here c1 there. That is there. Then also we can place anywhere between infinity and optical center. All these cases we will get that image between optical center and f1. Clear children? Here you can see the object is placed between f1 and c1. No need to specify a point there. If you are placing object here, okay, beyond C or at C1 or this like this between C1 and F1 or at F1, anywhere you are placing, you can see you will get that image between O and F1. Similar case we have discussed in case of convex mirror. That time there I told you this is a convex mirror, you know. In case of that convex mirror we studied 2 ray diagrams. That time I told we have to consider 2 positions only. One is that object at infinity and the second one anywhere between the pole and infinity at a finite distance from the pole of the mirror. Like that, in this case of concave lens, you can place the object at a finite distance from this lens. Okay, anywhere you can place that. So that time you will get that image between O and F1. This is very important here, position of the image that you will get between optical center and F1 of the concave lens. What about the size? If you are comparing the size of object and image, you can see here the size is decreasing. Here you are getting diminished image. So nature you know, virtual and erect. So if you are placing an object between infinity and optical center of a concave lens, you will get a diminished virtual and erect image between f1 and optical center of the lens. Then uses of these concave lenses. These concave lenses we are using in spectacles for correcting short sight. Short sight means one eye defect. For correcting that we can use this concave lens. Then another use also there. These lenses we are using in spy hole in doors. There also you can see that concave lens. Why means in that case if the one person is standing there, you can see the diminished virtual and erect image of that person through that spy hole. Children, next class I will discuss about the sign convention rules. lens formula and magnification.